Hey guys, so welcome to my very first August favorites video. I'm really excited because these are my favorite kind of videos to watch on YouTube, so I was ready to do this one. I have a lot of favorites that I want to show you guys, so I'm just going to get right into it. I tried to narrow it down, but I love a lot of things, so I'm just going to get started with the first thing that I can pick up. So I first have the Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit. A lot of people have been talking about this. It's kind of newish, but of course I had to try it too. If it's promising 15 hours, it's got to be pretty good. That's what the packaging looks like. Super cute. Love the polka dots. I think this is pretty true to what it says. It definitely holds your makeup on. It's like primer glue for foundation. I really love it. It totally makes my makeup stay on all day. However, I do have really oily skin, so it isn't very good for controlling the oil. The first few times I used it, I noticed that it almost made me feel a little bit even more oily. There's just no oil controlling that really goes on in here, I don't think. So I do have to pair that with something else as a primer. But I love the NARS Oil Free Pro Prime. It looks like this, super cute packaging. I love this stuff. This stuff controls that oil. It is ridiculously good. So mixing those two things on top of each other is perfect. So I get the long-lasting foundation, staying power, as well as oil control, because gotta keep that oil under control. A second primer that I've really been liking, I actually only got the sample size at Sephora. So I've only used it once or twice, but I actually really love it. It's the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Looks like that. Probably don't need to put my hand up there. I love this stuff. It's actually, I feel like maybe almost just as good as the NARS. I only, like I said, only tried a little bit with this sample, but the girl at Sephora said that these things are flying off the shelf. So obviously a lot of people are liking it too. Really good for oil control. I'm loving it. I'll be using it a little bit more. I'm almost out of my NARS primer, so I think I might try to use the Becca one after I'm done with this NARS thing. Let me move on to foundation. I have two that I'm really liking. I'm like a foundation freak now. I can't stop buying the foundation, but one thing that just keeps coming up and keeps coming up, it's really good staying power, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. A lot of people talk about it. Look at that luxury packaging. A lot of people talk about this. It has super staying power. I need full coverage because I am really prone to breakouts. And this is, it says stay in place makeup right on the front of the bottle. And let me tell you, that is very true. It stays in place. It has really great coverage. And I feel like that's what I get my perfect face with that foundation. Love it. On days that I'm looking for something a little lighter, like maybe I don't have as many blemishes or not enough stuff to cover up that I really need a really heavy wearing foundation, I will turn to the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Another thing that a lot of people are talking about. I totally love it. It is a little bit more sheer. I think it's like a sheer to medium coverage. I really like it. I picked this color out online, and I was like, definitely not going to be my right color, but I hit it right on the head. I don't have to return it or anything. It is the right color. Love this stuff. I suggest getting it if you don't need a lot of coverage. It's buildable too, so if you need just a little bit, it's perfect. It wears really well. It feels really light on the skin. If you can get your right color, I just love that stuff. It's great for everyday wear. Let's talk about my favorite thing, mascara. All of my life, ever since I started using makeup, I have been on the forever search for the perfect mascara. This will probably be a lifetime event. I will always be looking for the perfect mascara. Pretty much every week I buy a new one because I can't help myself. So I'm going to start with a drugstore brand. I turned away from drugstore brands for a really long time because I thought that when you pay more, you get more. I really thought that. I thought, the more money you spend, the better the product really is. And I really had a few good mascaras to prove that point. But then I heard about this, and I don't even think it's that new, but it's new to me. I heard about it from, I think 11th Gorgeous is the first girls on YouTube that I heard it from. So I had to go out and buy it myself. And that's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Looks like that. Love it. It really volumizes. I like dramatic, big bam bang eyelashes in your face. I don't mind the whole spidery eyelash thing. If they're big and wow and wonderful, I love that. And I also am a little too afraid to wear eyelashes, fake eyelashes. But this stuff gets the job done. Love it, love it. And it comes at a good price. I think it's like $8 or $9. Not totally sure, but something ridiculously good priced. And I have a higher end. I heard so many people talking about this on YouTube. I just had to try myself. I love the brush. It's the YSL Baby Doll mascara. I love this brush. Just look at it. I don't really like bristles that are like the real hairs. I don't think that's really what it is, but the ones that have the like rubber kind. See that? It's like really, really short rubber bristles. Love the rubber bristles. That's what gets it all separated and volumizing and wonderful. Love it. This stuff is so good. It was really expensive, but I'm going to have to keep buying it because I'm totally in love with it. It really gives me the va-va-boom lashes that I'm looking for. I just have like some really random stuff going on here. All right, let's talk about some lip products. Everyone on YouTube seems to be like a lip junkie. They have like all their makeup collections are like 2 entire drawerfuls of lipstick and lip gloss, and I don't use that much lip products. I like chapstick, okay? And if I don't have any kind of moisturizing thing feeling on my lips, I have to have it. Like, I can't have dry feeling lips, and I lick this stuff off all the time. It's ridiculous. But I have gotten into a couple lipsticks, even though I'm a chapstick wearer. They're kind of like a liquid lipstick. They are the Show Off Lip Lacquers by Rimmel. These are so great, and I kind of wish that they kept the name Apocalypse because Show Off isn't as exciting as Apocalypse. Like, that's a great name. But I have 2 specific colors here. I actually have like 5 or 6 total colors. But these are 2 that I just bought, and they are my favorite so far. I have first here, what is this? Solstice. It's like a shimmery pink. It looks like that. I don't know if you can really like tell what the color is. It is a perfect like pinkish nude. It's pretty pigmented, but it's a really nice like regular lip color every day. Love it. And then the second color is called Stargazer, and it's like a really nudish gold. It comes out really gold on the lips. I love that also. The brushes are really nice. They kind of have like a dip in the middle, if you can see that. They kind of have a dip, so you got a lot of product on there. You don't have to keep like putting it inside the tube. Love this stuff. And it totally smells like candy. I don't know. It smells like candy. Something I really recognize, but I can't put my finger on. And every time I put it on my lips, I'm like, like, what's that candy? I can never figure it out. Maybe comment down below if you guys know what this stuff smells like, because I cannot put my finger on it, but it smells so good. And you should definitely try it if you haven't already. Next, we have something brow related. I never did my brows until I went to makeup school, and then I found the wonderful thing about brows. I don't know. It was like a total eye-opening experience for me, and now I can't stop doing my brows. I'm having a really good brow day today, if you can tell. I don't know. Love it. It's like your day is so much better when your brows look pretty good, right? So this is my first, well, not my first, but my first real brow product that I spent a lot of time picking out and stuff. It's the Anastasia, that could be a lot of names, sorry. Beverly Hills, the Brow Wiz. It's a super thin pencil. Looks like that. Brow Wiz, Anastasia. We have the pencil tip over here in the longer section. Okay. Really super thin. Look at how thin that is. Oh, it's like a pinpoint. And then the spoolie on the other end for brushing out. Really good stuff. Love this. Super thin, and it makes your eyebrows look super natural. Like, I used to use powder and it would just get too dark, and I wasn't good at like keeping it controlled. But this is a lot of good control. It's really thin, so you can just do light little brush strokes. Makes it look really natural. Love all those brow products. This is the first one I've tried from Anastasia, but I will be trying more. I might even try the powders if I'm feeling crazy because it's good stuff. The next thing I actually got in my Ipsy bag, which I've really been loving, I got it like last month or something. It's the Ivory Lace Highlighter from Cella, I think that's what it's called, Cella. It's kind of like a nudish yellow highlighter. Love it. Love it for under the brows. Love it for the waterline especially. I used to use white. It was a little bit too sharp of a color sometimes, so this is more nudie, and I really like that. Makes it look a little bit more natural, but still really brightening. Let's talk about brushes and makeup application. I tried really hard not to put every single brush I own in this video because I recently made a Sigma purchase that was pretty large, and I just got a bunch of sets. But I'm going to talk first about the round Kabuki, or the F82 brush. Looks like this, baby. Well, dump, sorry, it's dirty. Don't judge. Love this. I honestly, like, I've been to makeup school, and I do not understand really the different applications that brushes give you. Just like, I don't know how to explain it. It just looks totally different depending on what kind of brush you use. This looks flawless. This is like a flawless finish kind of brush. I use it with liquids. I don't really use it for powder. I don't ever use it for powder. I don't really ever use powder, so okay, that was dumb. But yes, I love this stuff. So good. It's so soft and it feels great on the skin. I don't know what else I can say about it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the flat Kabuki, or the F80. I hear all about this all over YouTube. Love it, love it. Also really dirty. Sorry about it, guys. I should have washed this stuff before I decided to film this video. Love this. Also a super flawless finish. It's really great on the skin. It really can buff it in and get the right kind of look you're going for. Flawless skin. Love it. It's wonderful. The last Sigma brush I have to talk about is the tapered Kabuki, or the F86. It looks like this. It's got a nice pointed finish here. I wasn't exactly sure what to use this brush for, and then I saw, who was it on YouTube that I saw use it? I totally don't remember. Sorry, girl. You are awesome, though. She said that she used it for her under eye for putting on finishing powder, translucent powder, over her concealer. And it's perfect because it gets right up in there. You can brush it along here really nicely. Gets all up in those little corners and stuff like that. Wonderful for translucent powder and setting the concealer. Let's talk about, okay, I have some like kind of beauty related but not really makeup related products. So I just got my hair done recently. Can you tell? And she totally talked me into buying the shampoo that she used on me because I am really persuaded into buying beauty products. So I got, I'm going to butcher the name. It's Kerastase. At least that's how my mom pronounces it. I've heard of this product before, but she was pronouncing it as Kerastase. So sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I like Kerastase because that sounds way more fancy. But it's the volume shampoo, and I would totally read you this bottle, except it's straight up French. So, and I took French in high school, but I don't know. You can read it. It looks like this. It's a nice green bottle. Check out all the French there. It's the volumizing shampoo. I also have the conditioner that goes with it. I just didn't want to take everything out of my shower. But this stuff is super, super good. It's really volumizing. You only need a little bit to really get that, like, what word am I thinking of? Foaming action. A lot of shampoos I have take like, I had to take pounds and pounds of it to get that really good, like, sudsy feeling on my head. And I don't like, you're using so much product and you don't actually get a really good, like, foaming action going on. I hate that. But this, you really need just a little bit, and it suds up like no other. You can only use a little bit, which is great because this is really expensive. I think it was, oh yes, I have right here, $49. I paid $49 for a bottle of shampoo. Don't feel bad about it. I'd pay for it again. It's really good. I really like it. I suggest it if you have the money and if you have really fine hair. It's great for volume. I really like it. The next thing is another thing I got from my Ipsy bag. Is actually a face mask which I am all up in the face masks. I used to get facials all the time because, again, I had really acne prone skin. I have a lot of acne scarring, and I was always trying to get my skin to exfoliate properly and all that good stuff so that I could have lovely skin like everyone else. But so I'm really into the whole facial mask thing. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I think I said that already. It's the Michael Todd, which I have not heard of Michael Todd before, but recently have been seeing him in people's videos all the time. So I'm thinking he's kind of a big deal. It's the Michael Todd True Organics Pumpkin Nutrient Rich Facial Mask. I got it in my Ipsy bag. If you guys get it, you probably got something like this too. I think it was from last month. I really love it. It smells like pumpkin cinnamon, like straight up Halloween is what it smells like. It's super good. I want to like eat my face every time I put it on. It comes out orange, which is kind of creepy, but it gets really, really in there. It has like, what does it have in it that makes it so great? It moisturizes and nourishes. It's good for all skin types except sensitive. Wow, I didn't even read that. I have really sensitive skin. Whoops. I should have read that before, but it works really well for me, so I guess I dodged that bullet. There was like a bunch of stuff in here. I read it before. Oh yeah. There's like glycolic acid and stuff. So it's really good for shrinking pimples. Like, sorry if that's super gross, but it shrinks my pimples right away. I put this mask on when I'm like really breaking out and it shrinks that stuff right up. Ew. Sorry for putting that visual in your head. It's really good for that. I'm totally losing my train of thought. Yes. Michael Todd Pumpkin Nutrient Rich Facial Mask. Say that 5 times fast. Super good stuff. I can't say anything more about that. I also got the Nude Tude eye palette. I don't know what I've been doing my whole life without this. Like, I have a few palettes, and I don't know why I didn't buy this one before. This is the back. It shows you like a little list of all the colors, and then it comes with, I guess it comes with that brush. I didn't even notice that. I really need to pay more attention to the stuff I buy. So it looks like this, super cute. You have like this really giant mirror at the top, sorry. And they have like these cute little girls. Oh, there it goes. Oh. These cute little girls with all of their colors. I'm going to zoom up in there. They have wonderful, wonderful colors. Let me find that. Oh, God. Okay. Wonderful colors. Super good. I can use all of them and have a really nice natural look. I almost have neglected all of my other palettes because I've only been using this one. And I don't even like do eyeshadow all that much because I do that stuff for nighttime and I don't go out every day. So I'm going to have one final thing in this video. Kind of like an like not a favorite, but maybe I'll give it a little bit more of a chance. I have rarely tried something out that I didn't like that I straight up hated and will never use again. I really can't even think of anything right now that I have had that happen with. Mostly I just don't use it. Like if I don't really like it, it's not that I hate it. It's not that I was like, damn, I really wish I didn't purchase this or return. I have never returned any kind of beauty item. I swapped one out once. I exchanged it and I felt bad doing that, but I have never returned any kind of makeup. I have tried it several times with different foundations. It's a foundation applicating item. I have tried it with several different foundations. I don't know what the deal is. I guess I should just straight up tell you guys. Do you want it to be a mystery? It's the Beauty Blender. Oh my God, please don't shank me for being the only one on YouTube to hate the Beauty Blender. Just kidding. I don't hate it, but like I said, I need really full coverage. And what I found so far, I don't know if I'm adding too much water or if I'm not letting it dry a little bit enough or something, but it's supposed to give you this flawless face, but it does not give me enough coverage. And you can like go over and go over and go over. And as many times as I go over, it isn't covering my spots like I need it to. Like it's a nice flawless finish for people who don't have any like acne scarring. That's what it seems like to me. Like I tried to get as much full of foundation as I possibly can with it, like full coverage. but it's just not working out that way. I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna try it some more and just try to figure out a way to like get that flawless face everyone keeps talking about. But so far it just kind of pulls the product right off my face. It's just not giving me as full of coverage I need. It's a nice finish, but I need those brushes because I need some full coverage. So that's kind of an eh. I'm like, sorry, YouTube, for, it's like sacrilege to not like the Beauty Blender as a beauty guru or as a makeup artist. Sorry, Beauty Blender. I gave you a shot. I'll keep giving it a shot. I just, so far, not really loving it. But thought I'd put that in my August favorites because I have no idea. Okay, well, I've rambled on way long enough. I don't even know how to edit videos, so we'll see how this goes. Also, I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay, thanks guys for watching. I'll be doing monthly favorites every month. I try to mix up my products as much as possible, so hopefully you'll see some new things in the next video. I'm sure you'll see some old things that you probably just saw in this video. I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys again. Thank you so much for watching. Like this, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I have information of other ways you can follow me in the down bar as well. I'm really getting into Instagram, so I'm trying to post as much stuff as possible on there. Plus, I like to look at it every 5 minutes, and when people aren't posting enough stuff, I keep saying the same thing over and over again, and post more stuff on Instagram, people, so I can follow you too, because I love going on there. There is nothing better I could do with my day than going on Instagram and looking at your guys' beautiful faces. So awesome. Please subscribe. I said that already. All right, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.